What's good, y'all? It's your boy DairuTV back in this thing. Yo, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has another update on the horizon, bruh. They're gonna drop an actual balance patch on top of the update with the DLC characters. Didn't know they were doing that, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to y'all and let y'all know what changes were made with, video evidence on the things that I can show. So let's not waste any more time, man. Let's just get it started. So, scroll down. First of all, we got game mode adjustments. Legendary Warrior face-off, new. This mode where you can face off against an extremely powerful character has been added for a limited time. You cannot select this mode outside of this period. I don't know why that would be a thing. They should make like a legendary battle for every character in the game. Give us more content, you know what I mean? But hey, that'll be fun. And maybe it'll just be one character. It'll probably be like Cell Max or something. I don't know. Functionality adjustments. It is now possible to change the difficulty even when using a Dragon Orb. All right, I guess. Custom battles. More situations, effects, and text that you can set have been added. Okay, so they're making the custom battle even deeper. That's always a good thing. Now here's where it starts to get interesting. Player match. Quick match has been changed so that you do not enter a room and instead get immediately matched with an opponent. Yes, sir. That was the only part about the quick match experience that I didn't like, is that you get put into a person's room in which they could just kick you out the room. And so it was hard to find quick matches. So you pretty much had to play ranked if you wanted the experience of just, matchmaking with random people and then jumping into a fight. Now you can do that in quick match, which means that ranked match, unless you're like actually trying to build your rank up to a certain degree, ain't no more rank, bro. Like I probably won't even touch rank no more. I don't care about being Z rank, bro. So I'm gonna leave it alone. That's not true. If I feel like I need more of a challenge, maybe I'll dabble, but we'll see. Ranked match. A wait time has been added before matching begins as a penalty based on the number of times you have disconnected. Okay, so even more penalties are being imposed to people who rage quit. If you rage quit, you're not jumping right back into another match, brother. You're gonna sit your ass there and wait. Hopefully, and it says based on the number of times you disconnected. So yeah, the more you disconnect, the longer those wait periods gonna be. You're gonna have less of a motivation to rage quit out of a match if you know you gotta wait 15, 20 minutes before you can fight again. You might as well just take the loss. Hey man, anytime games implement something to tackle, toxic rage quitting, I always love it. So shout out to y'all for that. Maybe the ranked will get slightly less toxic. So I don't know, maybe I will dabble in rank. We'll see. Battle setup. You can now see the controls explanations when selecting a character. So I think that before, when you're selecting the character, it doesn't show what your moves actually do before you pick the character. Now it will show what they do when you use them. Huh. Okay, that'll be interesting. I guess we'll have to wait till the update comes out to see the big training in that, or the big difference in that. Training. The option guard after attacks has been added when playing against the CPU. So now you can go into the training and pretty much see which of your combos are true and which ones aren't. I know they say that there are pretty much no true combos in this game, but there are. There are some situations in which you can definitely follow up with certain things and guarantee a hit. And there are certain situations where it looked like it may be able to do that, but an opponent can actually block you if their, timing is right. So now you can test that out. That's even more dope than it used to be. Battle system adjustments. These are the ones we've been waiting for, baby. So charge attacks, smash attack, and rush chain. You will no longer recoil while charging when receiving a rush attack or rush key blast from an opponent in sparking mode. So I guess even if you tried to hit a charge attack on an opponent that was using sparking, everything they do would just override it and you would get hit anyway. And now that won't happen. Okay. Rush attack. It is now harder to mistakenly input a smash attack during rush attacks. Yo. I didn't know that was a bug. I thought that was a me thing. I don't even know if I can replicate it right now, but there'd be times where I'd be playing online or just against homies, and then a smash attack will come out. See, I can't even replicate it right now. I kind of just did it right there. But you can do smash attacks in the middle of combos. I would find myself doing that on accident all the time, and it would mess up my combos, bro. I wasn't trying to do a smash attack right there, but I thought it was just me mashing too fast, so I had to, slow myself down. But I guess that was an actual bug that they addressed. So, dope. Grand Slash. Hitting an opponent that is falling from a Grand Slash with another Grand Slash will now cause them to be blown away spinning. This is a big one. I don't know if any of y'all have been hit by it, and I'm gonna try to replicate it right now, but you know the trip move, right? Grand Slash, that right there. So I was fighting someone online that was comboing Grand Slash into Grand Slash infinitely, and I could not get out of it. Let me see if I can replicate it. Boom. Boom. Okay, so it already did that. It already knocks away spinning. It's very possible that this mechanic only worked for certain characters. I was going against a Vegeta and they kept doing that to me. I just could not get out of it. Over and over again, I just kept getting hit when I'm like, bro, what is going on here? So maybe it only worked for certain characters, but I guess that was a bug and now they're taking it out so that nobody can do it. So that's good. I wish I could have showed y'all what that looked like, but use your imagination. Just imagine me doing this and then imagine the exact same thing happening over and over again until your health is gone. Yeah, they patched that out. Let's get it. Rush Key Blast. You will no longer be able to perform a high-speed evasion when getting hit. So it sounds exactly what it sounds like. Smash Key Blast. You will now be easier to hit when firing while moving. Okay. Perception / super perception. A certain amount of ki will now be consumed upon activation. After finishing the move, the time until the next action is able to be performed has been increased. Okay, it sounds like to me this is their attempt to counter perception spammers, people who would just run around and when not attacking, just spam the circle button at every given opportunity. I guess they're gonna be punished more with less keys, so they ain't gonna be able to do that as much. All right, I mean, hey, perception is definitely kind of broken, so I don't mind them powering it down, you know, giving it a nerf. Super counter. Time between being able to perform an input has been increased after unsuccessfully performing the move. Yeah, bro, super counter is kind of broken, and I understand, like, it's the get off me tool, it's the get out of jail free if you can pull it off card, but it was like, despite it supposedly being frame perfect, which I don't even think it is anymore, it actually was pretty easy to do. You could just keep on flicking the stick and hitting your attack button over and over and over again. Eventually it would come out. Every now and again you'd have a situation where it wouldn't come out, but for the most part you could just spam the input and eventually get your super counter. So I guess they're making it so that if you don't get a super counter on your first attempt, you gonna get hit a few times before you get to try that shit again. You know what I'm saying? So super counter has been nerfed. I like that. Again, because despite how strong it is when you get it to work, it was a little too easy to do. It seems like a super duper advanced mechanic, but really a monkey could do super counters. Speed impact. The timing for being able to input again after the move finishes has been made later. Okay, so this is the speed impact. So I'm not really sure what it means. Like, I'm not exactly sure what the patch note means of being able to perform an action later, or the time for being able to input again after the move finish has been made later. I don't know what that means. Maybe you can't immediately act out after winning a speed impact. I don't know, bro. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Chase change. Damage from giant characters has been reduced when chase changing into them. Okay. So, you know, when you're knocking an opponent away and then you switch characters and then the character you're switching to follows up with a follow attack, I guess that with giant characters, it did a shit ton of damage and they had to go ahead and nerf that, so they nerfed it. Impact recovery. Now, this is a juicy one, bro. When blown back from lift strike, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Also, when blown back and spinning, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Now, again, I can't say 100% for certain because the patch isn't out yet, but what it sounds like to me is, I don't know if y'all knew this, but if you do a combo into a lift strike, into a knockdown, that is what's considered a hard knockdown. So you see how he fell on the ground and just bounced up and then he stood up? Even if you're controlling the character, that's gonna happen to you. You get lift strike into a combo, you are now stuck. So the opponent can do whatever they want to during that time until you stand up. I don't know, like, I didn't really like that. I never really liked that. It's like, yo, I should be able to recover upon getting knocked down to the ground regardless of what the combo is. You're gonna do a combo to where I get knocked down and now I just have to guaranteed eat whatever it is that you hit me with, especially when you're fighting someone who uses sparking. My turn now. You know, so maybe we'll just put them up in the air a little bit. So the easiest way to get a sparking combo on somebody, you know, get your ultimate, dash behind them, start your hits, then just knock them down. And you can immediately just do your move. So maybe now you can recover even out of that hit, so you're no longer guaranteed to get hit by ultimates if you're going against somebody that's using sparking or not using sparking, you know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me, based on this patch note. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but if that is what this change is, then I love it, bro. I love it. I'm always for adding more defensive options in games like this, where you can deal out crazy amounts of damage in short amounts of time. There needs to be a lot of defensive options so you can, you know, get out of that. And finally, we got skill adjustments. Overall automatic avoidance skills like Wild Sense. The opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo and continue the combo with a rush in. So yeah, I guess it's exactly what it sounds like. You ain't gonna be able to just be comboing somebody, stop, pop the Wild Sense real quick, and then keep the combo going. And then if the opponent happens to counter you in the middle of your combo, well, Wild Sense just saved me. Like, nope, I guess you gotta be standing still to use the Wild Sense. So, I mean, hey, I don't know if that changes a lot. Maybe it'll change a lot in the pro scene. I don't know, but hey, any nerfs to moves like Wild Sense and After Rim Strike, I'm always down for. Kaioken, skill count consumed have been reduced only for Goku Z early. Okay, so I think Goku Z early costs 3 to do Kaioken, so now it's gonna cost 2, or maybe even 1. I guess that remains to be seen. We'll see. They should add in eventually to where you can get different levels of Kaioken if you use them on top of each other. With Goku early, like Kaioken should cost 1, but if you use it once, you get Kaioken ×2. Use it again, you get ×3. Use it again, you get ×4. You know what I'm saying? That should be a thing. We got Tada. That is skill count consumed has been reduced. That is Gotank's skill. I don't know exactly what it does, but I'm pretty sure it costs 3. So now it'll cost 2 or 1. And finally, all I need is 5 seconds. Ki will be fully recovered. Yo, they keep buffing this move. I don't know if y'all know, but the last time a major patch came out, they buff all I need is 5 seconds. First of all, it costs less because of an overall buff to just moves that do a buff to your stats in general. But at first, I think it buffed all of these little icons by 4 or 5, something like that. Now it buffs them by 8, so that was a huge increase. But now, as y'all can see, it's not recovering my ki. After the patch, you will get a full bar of ki, which obviously, you know, most of y'all know that the best way to use this move is to like knock somebody away, pop the move, and then do whatever move you want to do to immediately get big damage. Because the move actually only lasts 5 seconds. So that's pretty much the only, you know, good way to use that move. But yeah, it'll be better. So now you don't have to already have ki. As soon as you get a knockaway, pop that thing for 2 skill count, and then use whatever move you want to use because your ki will be full. That's fire. Hey, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, bro, this man, hey, he's climbing up the tier ranks with every damn patch, yo. And the final patch note just says user stability and performance improvement. So, you know, the game won't crash as much, stuff like that. Yeah, just general improvement. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this update video, y'all. Are y'all excited for the DLC characters that they are adding to this game? I hope that y'all are. I will be making a video on each individual character. They all get their own video. Not the different forms of like Gohan and them, but you know, the actual separate characters. I'm making my own video for each one of those. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Show a lot of love to this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we are up out of this thing. It's your boy Daryl. We signing out. Peace.